Hi everybody, Debbie here. Welcome to my channel. This is my Crafty Dan. I am doing a weekly spread in my classic sized happy planner. So you're probably wondering what this is. This is a piece of textured paper. This is a really beautiful watercolor in these greens that I absolutely adore. I think it's beautiful. And it came from this paper pad called Wildflower. I got this at Michael's. It's a double-sided paper, but these particular sheets are double-sided just because they're textured on the back. They're still white. So I'm going to use this. And I'll just give you a little peek of what this paper pad looks like. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. Double-sided, like I said, but yeah. And there's no definitive pictures or anything like that in this. I mean, there's no graphics. It's all just masses of color. It's color. Instead of cutting my papers out, I am just going to use this and go through and cut what I want. This is the week I'm doing. It's the week of the 1st of March. So from February 27th to the 5th. So I'm going to set these right here to the side and take my pages out so that I'm not trying to work in my book. So if you've been watching me for a while, you'll know that I've gotten away from using Happy Planner stickers. I have a few Happy Planner sticker books, and I will continue to buy them because I do love them. But I've gotten away from using them every single week in my planner. In fact, lately I haven't used them very much at all. So because I'm using this for a social media planner, and my theme for March is to stay with the greens. Just stay with greens. So I'm going to pop this up so that I can get a better look at what I'm cutting out. And I'm just going to go through here and I'm going to cut out 7 pieces of this watercolor paper. I'm not sure. I want to stick more to the greens. I don't want that blue and purple in here as much because March's theme is green. So that's 3. This is really heavy, this paper. 4. I think I'm going to flip down here so I can get some of this fabulous coloring here. 5. 6, and I'll just do this one for, no, I'm going around here. I want some of this. 7. So I went all around the paper. I've got 2 sheets of that, but because that's just a watercolor and has no print on it, you can use it any which way you want. So I'm doing the same thing. I'm leaving a blank space here, 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 and putting some papers down. There. So I want some washi tape along here and along the bottom before I put these down. So let me see what is going to happen here. I've got my greens washi paper. And I used some of this grass. I think I like this one. It's just a vine. So I think I'm going to put it just on the line like this so that the vine runs right on the line. And I just want to get one of these and check. If I put this right up there on that line, the vine still shows underneath it, which is really beautiful. So I may put the vine along here, And then at the top, I need something that is very similar. So what's happened is that this punch, it's a Happy Planner punch. This is Happy Planner paper. This is a classic size punch, a classic sized planner, and they don't fit the boxes. They used to in the old planners, but for some reason they took off this, like this much, which is the size of a header. And I believe that in the old planners, there was a little header space and that these came down a little bit closer to the bottom, and they took the header space off because people had to decorate that header space and they didn't like it. But I bought this before they did that. So I don't even know if you buy the new ones now. Will the new ones, does anybody know? Can you let me know if I bought a new punch, would it fit these new sized boxes? There, so I'm putting that there. And doing the same thing on this page. I'm running it so that that line goes right down the middle of my right down the middle of that vine, right down the middle of it. Then I'm going to do something similar on the top, but maybe with another washi. There, I got it. There, it looks like little bits of eucalyptus is what it looks like. So, but what I'm thinking is that if I put it right up here, I can still see Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday through it. But it'll be up above the green boxes when I put them down. Sure, why not? Why not? It's about halfway. Oh, I've ripped it. I pulled it too fast. This is the, and I'm using it, but this is the washi tape that I got. This whole box of washi tape was like $8. But it's just from Amazon. And if you pull it really fast, it's thin, and if you pull it really fast, it tears. So it tore on an angle like that. Yeah, so I'm going to put this one here, like that, then one there, and I'm just going to go along and I'm going to place my boxes. So for that, I have just some double-sided tape. And the nice thing about this, about using scrapbooking paper, especially something like this that doesn't have like a picture on it, I can definitely write on this. If I decide I want to throw an extra video in, I can still put it on top of this. I'll just use it like a box. So I decided that I was just going to call this spread Keeping It Green. That can mean a few things to different people. I remember years ago when my granddaughter, like she's 22 now. Oh, I got a little tape on there. But when my granddaughter was about 5 or 6 years old, and she was so funny, and I had a bunch of reusable shopping bags from Canadian Tire, and the bags were black. Does anybody remember them? The bags were black, but in white print it said this bag is green. And she argued and argued and argued with us that somebody had actually made a mistake because that bag was not green. She was so funny. She is funny, but yeah. She's almost, so that was quite a long time ago because she was about 5 years old, and she's in her last year, just about ready to graduate from university. So yeah, it's been a while. Been a while since that happened. So I have those. Now the other washi that I want to use, I used this in my monthly spread and I absolutely love it. I think it's gorgeous. And it's just this grass. And it's, I wish you could just buy a dozen rolls of this because I'd love to have this on hand all the time. But this goes down here and it's just grass. It's awesome. It grounds it. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. So let's get this in. I mean, this looks really cute so far, and it's just a green spread. There's nothing on this page that's like overly artistic, or there's no focal point. There's nothing, but it still looks pretty. You know, I could stop right there, and that would be a completely functional and perfectly good spread for the week. So on the side of the page down here, I want to do something different, but I have not been using this at all for anything. I've been using this sidebar for nothing. What could I put down there? I'm looking at my washi tapes in my washi tape collection, and there are these houses. These are the forest houses from the washi tape shop. Like, that's almost all green, but look at how stinking cute that is. That would be absolutely gorgeous down there. I think I'm going to take my white out and just take this little bit here out because it's what's going to show. So I think I'm going to take that little bit out, and I'm not going to put it down yet because I'm going to hold on to it and see what else I'm going to put here. I like that one as well, and it's got a lot of green in it. They all have green in them because they're very natural, but they have a lot of other colors. This one's got a tiny bit of yellow. That's got some gold in it, but that's fine. And I think just those two, because this is for social media, and I've left a spot down here for Instagram pictures. But I got to tell you, I'm not very good at keeping up to date on posting on Instagram. I just think my pictures are boring and nobody wants to see them. So I'm going to put this back. And I'm going to put this one here. I think I'm going to put this one over here. Like this. Maybe move it over a little wee bit. Like that. I'll cut that little bit off. And then this one, going to put on Sunday. Like this. Gosh, they are so pretty, aren't they? So I'm just going to trim these. Like that. And then do I have anything here that goes up? I think I do. Not this one. Or do these ones go up? These ones do. So I'm just going to use this washi here, maybe. Or this one. This is just small florals. It goes up as well. By going up, I mean it runs this way. Maybe that's what I'll do. That's a good idea, I think. I'm going to run one of these up here and cut it off at that flower like that so that it doesn't run into here and take away from that little picture. And then I'm just going to take these bigger ones and they'll fit right beside. And let's put them where they're not going to interfere with any of the other pictures. So what did I just do with my thing? Oh, it's right in front of me. I should put it down this way so I can see it. So I'm going to go across there like that so it doesn't interfere with the wider one. Then I'm going to go up here like that. And then I've got a sidebar of all these pretty little florals. So that's perfect, I think. That's going to work for me just fine. And then to make this functional, I'm keeping track of 2 channels and Instagram in here. So I definitely need all these spaces to write. So I have a flare pan and I have an ink pad. The end of my flare pan has a circle and this little cross piece in there. But when I take this and put it in my ink pad, I get a little print like that. I should have put it so that it went all the way around. Like that. So I think I'm just going to put some of these down in the bottom for Instagram posts. I may just put a family post or pets or something on Sundays. Nothing, nothing important. So I think I'm just going to have a couple of these down in the bottom. And this is, I just want to show you, you don't have to have special stamps and tools and things like that. I think I put that one down too far. I'm going to move this one up a little bit. You can use anything. When I first started doing mixed media art, I would use anything for a stamp. I mean, I had all kinds of stuff. So there, I've got these little funny bullet points down at the bottom, and I need one in each one of my blank spaces. Just one. I'm going to try to make these ones. I'm just going to roll this or rock this a little bit so I get all the sides down. It might not even be perfectly even for a stamp. But yeah, one in each one of my blank spaces. There. And I'm pretty much done this spread. So in pencil, clean that off so I don't grab that and get ink on my fingers. Put it back in my little bucket of pens. So in pencil, I'm just going to for as far as the planning part of this plan with me goes, I am going to do, I'm just going to write in here kind of what I want. So I do sometimes 2 videos on Friday. So I'm wondering what I should do here. I think I'm going to cut myself a half box. And just cut. There. Just in the lighter green. And I'll show you, because if I have a haul here, then I'll be able to put it in. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to add it down here like this. I want the green to still be there if I don't do a haul. But if I do a haul, I want to be able to add it in. So I'm just going to put just there. And it's not quite on. It's a little bit off. But then I can write there for another haul. Typically on this Friday, I've been doing a half box there. And I just forgot and already did that one. So that one... I'm changing my weekly plan with me to Sunday, and I'm leaving this one a blank space. This is basically my plan with me. That's all I'm doing. And I'm just thinking this is going to look good on these gold discs. And not a single Happy Planner sticker in sight. And I have that beautiful spread. I love that spread. I got to tell you, I'm a fan of green. Green's one of my favorite colors. Any shade of green. That whole nature vibe is absolutely fabulous. This looks perfect. This looks absolutely perfect. I love these florals down the side. And these 2 little houses give it that whimsical feel. I'm happy. I'm staying green in March. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gives you, especially if you're a brand new Happy Planner and you sprung for the planner and it's your first time and all of those Happy Planner stickers have you overwhelmed, you can go and buy one 12 by 12 paper pad from Michael's when you pick up your planner there, or Joann's, or wherever you buy your planner, and one paper pad. And if you've got a paper trimmer, these boxes are 1.5 inches wide and 2.5 inches deep. So you can just cut a strip off the side of your scrapbooking paper. You can cut your 2.5 inch boxes. You can use some tape or some glue. I would use a glue stick, not something that's really wet because this is paper. And you can make a spread. Look how simple this is. If all you did was put down the beautiful colored paper with a strip of it down the box, or you might be using the sidebar. But yeah, you can create a spread out of almost nothing. So I do hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let YouTube know that you're watching so I can get my channel out there. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that now so that you can come back and watch the next video. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, bye-bye for now, everyone. Take care.